Well, it's that time again. What's up, world, and welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time joining me, I'm so glad to have you here. I am Stock Money Aston, also known as Michael A. Jordan. Hopefully you had an amazing day, but guess what? I'm gonna make it even better for you. In today's video, I'm gonna give you my 3 stock picks for tomorrow to make some cash money, and we've been on a roll lately, so hopefully we can finish this week strong and keep that cash coming in. Also, later in the video, I'll be discussing my tips to generate a 6-figure income by trading and investing in the stock market. So stick around to the end because you don't want to miss any of this hot knowledge that I'm dropping on you today. And guys, I want everybody just for rich people or big wigs on Wall Street. That's why I'm here and why I make videos every day. I'm gonna hold your hand and lead you to prosperity. So don't be intimidated by anything you see in my videos, anything you watch on TV, or anything you read on the internet. Because we all have one thing in common. We were all born with the brain, so let's use it. Now let's take a look at these stocks. Alright guys, so let's just take a look at how the overall markets finished today. Looking at all of the major indices, the Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ, all 3 of these were up today, with the Dow being up the most, almost a full percent. The S&P 500 being up a little bit over 0.5%, and then the NASDAQ being up about 0.75%. And today was also a record close for the S&P, and the NASDAQ itself also closed at a 52-week high today. And of course, before we can get to my picks for today, let's take a look at the picks from yesterday. One of my picks from yesterday was Apple. It ended up ending the day down about 0.2% or down 29 cents to end the day at $133.41. It had an intraday low of $132.93 and a high of $134.50. This one actually started off strong, so I didn't get in it in the early half of the day, but over the course of the day it did come down, which provided some weakness. So I was able to enter this one towards the end of the day, which I'm looking forward to profiting on soon. And if not, if I have to hold it, I'm fine with that, because like I said, it is a dividend payer and Apple is just a great company to be a part of. Looking at another pick from yesterday was Salesforce. This one had an intraday low of $243.06 and an intraday high of $247.69. It ended the day on the lower end at $243.77. It did not really provide any weakness today, so wasn't really able to get into this one and get a trade off of it. And another pick from yesterday was Alibaba. Now this one ended the day up about 1.5% or $3.52 to end the day at $218.38. This one started off in the green and kind of just kept running throughout the day. It had an intraday low though of $215.56 and $219.58, which it didn't provide much weakness, but if you just got in it anyway, you were able to profit off of this one. So I got lucky on this one. Now moving on to my picks for today, my number 1 pick is Beyond Meat, ticker symbol BYND. Now Beyond Meat manufactures and sells a lot of plant-based meat products. So they are moving into that space. They are one of the most recognizable names now, and they've created a lot of partnerships with a lot of businesses. So they should have a lot of good days ahead. Now looking at their chart, Beyond Meat stock was down about 2.5% today to end the day at $143.92. Hopefully tomorrow this one will provide me with some weakness so I can get in, because I believe this company has a positive future and I would like to make a quick buck on this one. Now moving on to my second pick for tomorrow is Clorox, ticker symbol CLX. Clorox has been around for a long time and they have established themselves as one of the go-to companies for sanitation. Looking at today's chart, Clorox was down about 0.1%, down to $172.46. Looks like it lost 26 cents today. This company's stock has had a rough year, so hopefully there will be some recovery coming soon. So I'm hoping tomorrow I can pick this one up on some weakness and make a quick buck. But if not, I don't mind holding this company because it is a dividend payer. And my third and final pick for tomorrow is Southwest Airlines, ticker symbol LUV. Southwest Airlines is one of the major airlines in the United States, and every day they provide numerous flights to thousands of passengers in and out the United States and the surrounding countries. Looking at today's chart, Southwest Airlines finished down about 1% or 53 cents to end the day at $54.66. I'll be looking to grab this one on some weakness tomorrow, and hopefully I can profit soon. Tomorrow would be best case scenario, because with everything that's going on and summertime ramping up and all the air travel that's continuing to ramp up, this one should be a major profiter from what's to come. And with that said, guys, those are my 3 picks for today. And remember, I am not a financial advisor. These are just my opinions, and everything I present to you on this channel is for educational purposes only. Alright, so now that we went over my stocks for tomorrow, I want to move on to something else that I feel is important. I want to share my tips on how to make 6 figures every single year by investing in the stock market. So you definitely want to grab a pen and pad and take some notes. My tip number 1 is to equip yourself with the knowledge and always be willing to learn. Because guys, I guarantee all the big boys in the game, the Charlie Mungers of the world, the Warren Buffetts, the Ray Dalios, the George Soroses, I guarantee you all of these guys kept learning after they made their first trade. It really takes a lifetime of learning to really be good at this game. There's always a new company, there's always some new information, and then you always have to update yourself on what's going on. And it's always helpful to read books to understand a new craft and to see the mindset of others. When I was first getting started in trading, one of my first books was Buffettology. That kind of established my mindset of investing and set me down the path that I'm on today. And along with reading, you also want to keep up with the current news because the market changes a lot. So you want to make sure you're able to adapt, internalize what's going on, and you can move forward as well. You always want to be in tune with what's going on and stay up to date with current affairs, because a lot of these things, even though you may not know it, they do affect your investments. And with that said, guys, we're going to move on to tip number 2. And that is, get your affairs in order before entering the market. And what I mean by that is that you want to treat life like a business. So first things first, you want to decrease your liabilities. And by that, I mean you want to pay off your debt. So if you have any student loan debt or any credit card debt, you want to make sure you try to minimize those balances, or at least get them down to a manageable level. Also, you want to make sure you have insurance. You want to have car insurance if you have an automobile, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, and also medical insurance just in case any unforeseen events arise in the future. Because you don't want your whole bank account wiped out by something you didn't see coming. So you got to make sure you have insurance first. Also, you only want to invest money that you're willing to lose. So any money that you need for bills, any money that you need for your day-to-day expenses, you want to keep separate. And also, you want to make sure you have a rainy day fund just in case. And as we all know, you're going to need some cash, aka liquidity, to invest. So if you don't have any cash, you got to look deep inside yourself and figure out, do I have an income problem or a spending problem? And only you can figure that one out. And with that said, we're going to move on to tip number 3, which is invest first and trade second. Now guys, I touched on the difference between trading and investing in my video yesterday, so I'm not going to go over that. But just know, when you invest, your success is pretty much guaranteed. So you definitely want to start with investing first. You can go back and look at history, do your research, and check the numbers. And what you'll find is that over time, the market generally goes up. Yes, it does go up and down, but over time, the economy grows, there's more money in circulation, businesses grow, and investments grow. So overall, the market generally goes up over time. And when you start off investing, if you don't have time to research individual companies, just start off investing in an ETF. There's plenty of websites that will show you ETFs that perform better than the market. So that's the easiest way to get started. Just invest in an ETF and you should perform better than the market, or at least the same as the market every year. Now, investing in individual companies, you can't outperform the market every year. But like I said, that takes time and research. So if you don't have the time, just go ahead and invest in an ETF to get started with. Guys, only trade stocks once you have the experience and you understand your risk tolerance, because it's a lot easier to sleep at night when a company's down 10% and you've done your homework and your due diligence. If you're trading in and out of stocks you don't understand, you'll be panic selling and be all emotional in the market, and that is exactly what you do not want to do. And once you get comfortable, come up with a plan and stick to it. That's how you build on your successes. So many people come up with strategies and then they change up midway through that it destroys all the potential gains that they would have had. Just be confident in yourself, stick to your strategy, and see it through to the end. And now that brings me to tip number 4, which is be confident in yourself. You want to set goals and understand what it takes to see it through. You want to set realistic milestones as you progress along your journey and then scratch them off as you go. So if you want to move from 1,000 to 100,000, there are a lot of numbers in between, and you want to make sure that you're checking all those off your list as you move along in your journey. And you want to be consistent, because understand, nothing worth having is going to happen overnight. You're going to have to develop the mindset that you may have to wake up early, put in that work all day, and go to sleep knowing that you got to do it all again tomorrow. But that's part of it. Also, you want to enjoy what you do because it makes things a lot easier. So if you only want to trade in the morning time, stick to that. Or if you only want to make one investment a month and check your portfolio periodically, just stick to that. Just stick to whatever works for you, whatever you enjoy doing. Also, guys, you want to stay humble, because trust me when I say the market knows how to humble you. I've took a lot of big losses and they've came right after a lot of big wins. So in this journey, or on your journey to success, make sure you stay humble. And guys, my 5th and final tip to make 6-figure income in the stock market is, drum roll please, now wait for it, subscribe to my channel and check out my videos. Come on, you know I had to do it. So just check me out, because I'm always serving up good information for you. Plus, I got stock picks for you every day. So hit that like button if anything I said in this video resonates with you. That way, YouTube can promote my videos and I can help even more people. And I know time is precious, so I'm not going to take up any more of yours. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.